Will this actually work? Or usually there's like a code to join.
Yeah, right? I would think so. Or just go through Steam Matchmaking or something.
Gentlemen, the situation is serious.
This gameplay is sponsored by Maximum Entertainment. It's called How to Escape Lost Submarine. Lawrence and I are trying to escape a lost submarine. Lawrence is on a companion app. He's going to help me escape. I'm in the game. Only one of us needs to own the game.
I'm Bruce's ops guy. I'm in
You're in the chair. Yeah, you're the chair guy.
But the human cost is too horrific to contemplate.
I'm on my 8th cup of coffee.
We cannot sacrifice the lives of our own sailors.
I've done nothing but
as
eat Pringles for the
collateral
past 20 days.
However, a stroke of
But I got
good fortune
blueprints everywhere.
has
I'm the
given us a way
master.
to
I can
prevent
hack
such
open
a
doors.
massacre.
You got your
Strike
pen and
order has
paper?
been canceled.
Yeah,
The problem is
I got
at this
my
moment,
notepad.
Lay Triumphant is too deep for
I got
us
a
to
pen that I got
communicate
out of a
with. If that
Japanese
weapon is
variety
launched,
box.
There will be
It's
no
pink and
turning
it has
back.
a little crown on the
Only
end.
endless
That's the perfect
war.
pen for this.
Agent Hare, your
Right?
mission is crucial.
It
Reach
writes in a
Lay
very
Triumphant.
becoming
Prevent
light
the
blue.
launch. A deep rescue submarine is
Prevent
ready to
the
deploy,
launch,
but the
okay.
journey will be perilous. Officer Leroy, you must maintain communication with
So
Major
I'm Officer
Hare
Leroy,
and
you're Major
coordinate all
Hare?
resources.
That's right.
Okay.
This is not merely an operation to avert a single act of violence. It is to prevent the
Oh, you can't click the
unfathomable.
link, Viz?
The collapse of civilization as we
That's
know
bizarre.
it.
Oh yeah,
Officers,
exclamation point,
this is
how
more
to
than a
escape.
mission.
How, the number 2,
Fight
escape in both of our chats.
future.
Click both of our links. That's how you support a streamer, by just clicking a link. It's very easy.
Yeah. Watching,
Very-
clicking,
Very simple.
and consider the game. But we're about to get into it for the first time here.
Yeah, I haven't touched this at all. I don't know anything about it.
So yeah, now I see a screen for
What is
Rescue
it?
Submarine, yeah.
And it says next on it?
Let's see, you can get information on each room and its puzzles by pressing the corresponding icon. Currently only the Rescue Submarine room is available.
Okay, so I'm gonna click next.
We may not actually like be synchronized in the game. Like I may just be looking stuff up. Let's see here.
Oh, I see
I
what
can
you're
find
saying.
detailed information.
Yeah. I get you. Yeah. Okay, so I can describe where I am. I am in a room that shows 3 screens. It shows latitude, longitude, and oxygen. And then it also says there's a control panel that has the same controls, latitude, longitude, and oxygen. And then it says awaiting instructions, and I have a codex on that control panel that has a number on it. You need the numbers for the
you
codex.
say you were seeing 3 screens?
3 screens and then a control panel that clearly latitude, longitude, and oxygen on that control panel should change those screens, I think. But and there's also, I don't know if you see. Oh, enter the code in the codex application. Do you have? I think you're the codex application.
Yeah, I have. Yes, there is a place where I can enter a codex number.
All right, I can give you the number. You ready?
Yes, please.
9092.
Okay. 9092. Validate. Deet, deet, deet. All right, I see some sort of map that has a seal and a boat on it.
Mm-hmm.
The seal is at latitude -60. The crashed boat is at longitude 60.
Wait, hold on a second.
Wait,
Latitude.
what?
Latitude
I'm finding a
minus
bunch
60.
of other.
Longitude. What was the longitude?
Wait, what?
What was the
What?
What was the
The
longitude?
fuck? So, sorry, longitude is 60. 60
Copy.
positives. So
Copy
what I
that.
can do, what I'm seeing here, is kind of like a topographical map of the ocean floor. And I can zoom through various levels of depth. And each depth has different icons on it. At the topmost level, I see a seal and a sinking boat. But I can go down a level, and then I see like coral and some rocks, or a rock cave.
Okay.
I don't know, is any of this corresponding with anything you see?
No, I'm just in a control. I'm just like in one room and I can't leave the room. So the
Okay.
but the latitude and longitude, you're onto something. Is there an oxygen number somewhere?
Oxygen number.
Do you see an oxygen,
Oxygen.
number? 'Cause I can control
No.
I can control an oxygen thing. Oh, you know what we should. I wonder, Lawrence, should we do? The shared stream thing with the shared chat and all that garbage.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Although chat is not supposed to like. We're not supposed to look at each other's screens. So
That's
chat,
valid.
you have to be. You gotta be tight-lipped about what you see on the other screen.
Because I don't know if here I'll send you an invite, but yeah, we don't.
I can also input an accreditation code.
Accreditation code. Where would that?
Which is 6. It's 6 digits separated by a dash in the middle.
Let me get this.
But yeah, that codex number you gave me gives me a map, and then I can generate various pairs of latitude and longitude numbers based on. Oh, oxygen! I found it.
Oh, great.
I found multiple oxygen numbers actually.
Hold on a second. I'm going to invite you to send an invite. There we go to the stream together thing.
Okay.
And then if you want to do that, there we go. And then we can start sharing chat. Now we are. Okay.
Shared chat. Interesting.
So then, like Lauren said, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. But now you should be able to. You can look at both of us.
Oh, neat. Okay.
I have also a hint machine. Oh yeah, so you have an oxygen, but you said there was a bunch of oxygen numbers that.
Yeah. So basically, for me, as I'm zooming around on this map or going to different depths of the map, there's different icons that appear. When I click on those icons, it'll either pop up a latitude, longitude number, or an oxygen number.
Interesting, because I have. So I'm currently at -60 latitude, 60 positive 60 longitude, and then 0 oxygen. So, is there anything that corresponds to all 3 of those numbers?
No, I only ever get 2 of them on a given map readout, which is kind of bizarre. Yeah.
Destination unknown. Here, how about this? Okay. Can you give me any oxygen number? Just give me whatever one that you think corresponds to something.
Sure. 18.
Okay, let's turn this all the way up to 18 and see what happens. What is there anything? You said there are 2 numbers, longitude and oxygen, or latitude and oxygen?
So this one is longitude and oxygen. With oxygen 18, it's longitude -30.
-30. All right, turn this down. What happens if I do this? Unknown. Do I need to put this latitude? I don't know.
So you're looking for a destination?
Waiting instructions. So my control panel has 3 things on it: latitude, longitude, and oxygen. So if there's a way that we could get all 3 numbers, then I can hit a check mark on my control panel and then maybe take us there. That might move this submarine.
Do you see anything that indicates where you'd want to go? Is there like a...
That's a
Are
good
there any
question.
icons of any kind, or like any descriptors? Anything from your side that might like link to a cipher on my end?
There is...
Oh, that's weird. There's one with 2 longitude values. Like, what I might expect is a series of 3 icons. So here are all of the images that I can see on this map. Like I said, there's a seal, a sinking boat, a rock cave, some coral, some what look like underwater trees maybe, a spiky rock, a turtle, moss.
Yeah, I don't have any of that stuff.
Stump, school of fish.
Oh, okay. I have...
Octopus, stingray.
I found a parrot. I don't do that. I have none of that. So, all I have is a control panel that is latitude, longitude, and oxygen. And then I also have a periscope, which I was looking through. Now, their periscope has 4 numbers on it. But I'm trying to figure out, okay, how do I change... It looks like there's only... It has 4 numbers on it, 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's a code of 6 numbers only made of the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that make sense?
It does, and I have some sort of diagram that correlates with this puzzle.
Okay, all right.
So what I see are, how to describe this? So I see a 4x4 grid of shapes and colors, squares, circles, and triangles, and then next to it is a 3x4 grid of 2 numbers each, so it makes 6 numbers total in a row, but all the numbers are between 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then that's good if you can figure out, because I don't have any of those icons that you're talking about. So
You don't see any triangles, squares, or circles?
I got
Is
nothing
anything
like,
blue, red, or yellow? In like an obvious sort of way.
no. I have a hint machine on my side.
I do too.
Might give me a hint. But we don't have to use it. I know you love to play games on heart, so.
Yeah. Like figuring stuff out.
But so there's only like I said, so right now currently, here what I will say, when I look through the periscope, I have a number 1 next to a lighthouse. I have a number 3 next to another lighthouse.
Okay, great. 1 second. Let me get back to that thing.
And
Okay, so
2 next to a light. So like, it's interesting because they're all lighthouses. Oh, it's a lighthouse flashes maybe. Oh,
okay. What
here
I would
we go.
Did the lighthouses have a pattern on them? Horizontal
do.
stripes, diagonal stripes. Okay.
They do.
Good,
So the first lighthouse with the number 1 on it has horizontal red stripes through the windows of the lighthouse. Does that matter?
Red stripes, you say? It does matter. So that matches a lighthouse that I see.
Great. Good.
And it has a 1 on it. So what I'm thinking is, what I'm seeing here on this grid of numbers.
Thanks, Bobcat.
On the top of the grid, there are 3 lighthouses. So I'm guessing if there's a 1 associated with a particular lighthouse, it means that I take the first row of that number.
There's one other thing you should know about this lighthouse with the number 1 next to it. It flashes different colors and shapes. So
there it is. Okay.
So the lighthouse, it's a yellow triangle, a blue square, and a red circle, and then a yellow triangle.
Okay. And then it resets. Yep. Okay, so that matches a row of shapes and colors that I see here.
Terrific. Okay, what does that give you?
That means the first 2 numbers are 2, 1 of this 6-digit pair, I think.
Oh, okay. All right. So yellow triangle, blue square, red circle, yellow triangle, and then it resets. So then the next lighthouse that I have is this is from left to right. So if I'm looking at it from left to right, the next lighthouse I have has a number 3 next to it, and it has vertical stripes, vertical red stripes.
All right.
And then, you want me to give you the pattern?
Yes, please.
All right, let me make sure that I get it right. Red circle, yellow triangle, blue square, blue square.
Perfect. All right.
You got
the last
that one?
2 digits are 1, 3.
Terrific. And then this next lighthouse has the number 2 next to it. And the stripes are not vertical or horizontal. They are slanted. They're like diagonal.
Good, good.
And then I'll tell you the pattern here in just a second once it resets. All right, here we go. Red circle, yellow triangle, blue square. That's it.
Perfect. Okay, I think we've got a 6-digit code to try.
Terrific. Okay, what is it?
214413.
I did it. I don't know what that gave me.
Yeah, we did it.
What did that do? It like made a noise, made a good noise, and it locked in the periscope. What do you think happened? What did it yield in my room?
What are you seeing through the periscope?
I can't look through it anymore.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, maybe it moved. It might have moved something. What did it move? Can't open the door. Oh, I see. Here's what it did. It put a green light. I have 2 icons in my control panel room. One of the icon is a periscope icon that had a red light next to it. Now it has a green light next to it. So it's like we solved that puzzle.
Yeah. Well, I guess in that case there are 2 more. There's the panels and then there's the switches.
This latitude panel doesn't do anything. But the next icon I have just shows like what looks like a screen next to it with a red light next to it. Maybe is that a screen? It's like a box. It's a box.
Yeah, I think that's the topographical map puzzle which is the one we were looking at before, the one with the latitudes, longitudes, and oxygens.
Yes. So, how do we get all three of those numbers?
What I get on my end, like I said, is an association of sort of icons with oxygen, latitude, and longitude.
Mm-hmm.
So I would expect on your end somewhere you'd find those icons somewhere to give you the hint that those are the numbers we're looking for.
All right, so my latitude screen shows a bunch of fish swimming by.
Oh, great, perfect. Okay,
And
that is
then-
latitude minus 120.
All right, copy that. Let me do that. Minus 120. And then my longitude shows a rock jutting out of the floor.
Is it one singular rock?
It's one singular rock with a few rocks surrounding that one singular rock, but it's like one singular large rock.
Is it kind of pointing up and to the right?
It is, yep, that's right. Exactly.
All right, longitude 30.
Longitude 30. And the oxygen is some seaweed floating in the current.
Floating in the current, huh?
It's like these that looks like, I think it's supposed to be seaweed, but it's like they're jagged. They're
like lightning bolty looking things.
Yeah, they're lightning bolt seaweed, exactly.
All right, oxygen 14.
Copy that. All right.
Yeah.
14. Check. That worked. All right. Oh boy.
We're how to escaping. So
Okay, we're doing it.
I see documentation for one more puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Levers are used to open the hatch. This machine is quite temperamental. You'll have no choice but to use a hint card if you want to get out of the rescue submarine. Wait,
Okay.
what?
Yes, this is I got a bunch of levers.
Yeah, I don't have any lever information over here.
Well, okay, what this shows on my latitude and longitude and oxygen screens now, it shows me picking up a card with a magnifying glass on it. And then use the magnifying glass on like a panel? Oh, here, like this? Hint tutorial, levers. Oh, no, you don't want me to look at a hint. I'm afraid to look at that hint.
I mean, what I just read says you have no choice but to use a card, so you might be required to.
All right, I'll do it. Hint number 1. All right, here's the hint. You ready?
Yes.
F1WJC.
Validate hint. Here's the hint. This rescue submarine isn't exactly the latest model. To open the door, you'll need to pull the mechanical levers in the following order from left to right.
Mm-hmm.
You ready to pull?
Hold on just a second.
All right.
I already pulled one accidentally. I didn't mean to. And I don't know how to turn it off. Well, maybe I can't. It's the first one on the left. Is it on or off?
Well, the first one you should have pulled is the fourth from the left.
Oh, well. I blew that. Here, let me,
maybe if you throw them all, it'll reset or something.
yeah, that's what I was kind of waiting for. All right, there we go. Okay, you said the fourth one from the left?
Yes.
Fourth one from the left. So that would be the second one from the right?
Yes.
All right. Okay, fourth one from the left, second one from the right is pulled.
All right, and then the first switch?
On the left?
Yes.
Okay, and then what?
Then the third.
All right. Okay, and then what?
The fifth, one at the end.
Uh-huh. Copy that. And then the second?
Yep.
That works. Doors open.
Yeah!
All right, easy. Easy. No sweat.
Escaped. Did you how to escape?
I did. We escaped.
Nice job.
This code is for your partner. Must be entered into the application with the following icon. Okay, so you need a code and an icon, it sounds like?
I do?
That's what it says.
I can enter an accreditation code.
That's the one, yep.
Okay, I don't see an icon, but all right.
Well, the icon, just so you know, is what looks like an ID card. It's like a card with a picture on it and 3 dashes.
Okay. I understand that. Yeah, it should be a 6-digit code.
Hopefully. Yeah, it is. 8450. 093.
9. Validate. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, I'm getting like an audio log.
Oh, cool. You get some lore. Oh, yeah, I'm getting the same. Goth Freak. Thank you, Goth.
Wait, it like unlocked
Welcome
for
in.
you when I did it?
Is anyone here?
No. I clicked next as well. And it gave me
okay.
the same audio log.
Report.
Okay, so this is how they keep you synchronized. That's kind of
Loud and
cool.
Clear.
This is actually... So I don't think there's any network at all.
No, yeah, it's just inputting the codes to like make sure you're working on the same puzzle.
Yeah.
Damage?
So far, everything seems normal. It's like they just
I wonder if this
vanished.
changes. Like, for example, if we start over and I'm on the app, I wonder if it's like the same solutions? No way, right?
I would think so.
All right. I'll check the rest of the sub, one area at a time. Maybe I'll find some answers.
All right.
All right, I'm hacking into the submarine.
Oh boy, I got a lot of stuff. Okay.
Hacked.
I'm in a much larger room.
Okay. The engine room, I'm guessing?
Yeah, this looks like an engine room. So,
Got an oxygen maker, an electricity thing,
these are hints.
and a
I'm
water pump.
picking up cards that I believe are hints. And then I have a bunch of like little pieces of machinery strewn around. Yeah, I found the panel that says electricity, oxygen, and water on it. Yeah. And then
Holy cow.
I also have a codex number, which you may need.
Oh yeah, I will, eventually.
Oh, wow, that's okay.
Multiple people with a companion app could download and help? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, if you're just synchronizing on a code, one person can play and multiple
Yeah.
people can, like, research and back up. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, you're totally right, actually. So how do I pick this up? Oh, okay. I see. Well, what should we solve first?
Yeah, I got some documentation.
Oh, shit,
for the
I have a clock.
electricity and the oxygen.
I just realized.
Oh,
It's counting
You on
down
a timer?
to looks like 68 minutes, so I think we got plenty of time.
oh, we got plenty of time.
Yeah.
We got plenty of time.
Yeah, so there's the electricity, oxygen, and water that we can use hints for, but we don't need to. What do you want? You want to try and start with the electricity?
Sure.
I don't know how to do that, but I can give you the codex number that I got.
I have some documentation for electricity,
Okay.
so we can compare notes there. But yeah, the codex may also be related.
Do you want that number?
Sure.
It's 1524.
Okay, let's see what this loads up. Oh, I'm staring at some kind of widget, some sort of engine part. I guess.
That sounds right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Is there a particular part you're looking for? They have pretty complicated shapes, and I can
have-
start to describe them if you want.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got. So I have 4 of, or maybe even 5. And I have a bunch of them. So I'm betting bottom to top, or top to bottom, however you want to do it. Those shapes go in. I think there's 3 sections to this part. I want to say. And then, what do those shapes look like from bottom to top? What do you have?
Okay, wow. Let's see. So I have 3 parts total.
That's fine. Yep, that's fine.
And I can start to describe them. So the first part that I see is primarily made of, what is it? Octagons?
And is it on the bottom?
Yeah. It's the first, well, like each of the parts is kind of defined by one large shape. I don't know if that's the proper way to kind of go about describing this, because they're kind of pretty complicated parts, and I don't know what the bottom is either. I'm just kind of rotating it in 3D space.
Oh, I see. All right. So then you said it was octagons.
Yeah, the first part that I'm looking at is primarily made of octagons that are kind of layered, and then there's a hexagon in the middle. There's another piece that is a large hexagon at the base and has more of a kind of rounded globe shape attached to it. And then the final piece that I see is a rectangular prism with a star cut out of the middle. And then 5 rods moving through it. Also, there's 2 boxes cut out of each end on the sides.
Okay.
Alternatively, that may not be related to the puzzle you're looking at either, because there's another document that I have where there are 5 parts, and each part is correlated with I'm trying to think of how to describe this, a hexagonal shape where it's 7 dots, like 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 in the middle. So it kind of makes a hexagon with a dot in the middle. And those dots are either white or black. So there's an on or an off configuration around that shape.
I don't think that's... So, I'll tell you what I have staring at me. I have like...
Okay.
It's like an open panel where it looks like you can put in 3 of those shapes that are parts. And so what we're doing is I think we're trying to assemble whatever thing you see in front of you. And I've got a bunch of different parts I can put in this panel that will form the part that you see, the whole part, that should generate electricity, I think it is. Is my guess. So that's why I was asking, like, what's on the bottom of your part, what's in the middle of your part, and what's the top of your part, because I have 3 sections.
The parts that I'm looking at don't seem to be neatly composed of 3 individual parts. So I think that might be for a different puzzle.
Because I definitely don't know what... I have another codex if you want to do another codex. I don't know what that...
Oh, yeah, let's try that.
This looks like it's on the burner. The engine burner.
Oh, What was the previous codex number on?
That was on what I think is this... I think it's electricity, but it's this open panel that is comprised of 3 different parts. So
let me see. Oh, okay. That's the oxygen thingy.
Oh, okay. All right, great.
That's got a different guide. Okay, all right. So, what I see part numbers here. Do you see like mechanical serial numbers on any of those parts?
No.
Okay.
I don't.
I also see a grid of boxes.
Grid of boxes. I don't have that either.
Yeah. A 4x6 grid where the boxes are either on or off. That's for oxygen, but that says to restore the correct oxygen level, so that might be a different thing. So yeah, I think actually the codex thing you were talking about, this might be the right.
If you have
the right thing.
If you have the, that's why this looks like electricity. But if you have the what looks like an open panel with something in the middle. Okay, so here, let me see if I can check. It's an open panel.
Electricity. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, it's an open panel with rods sticking out of either side of the panel, meeting in the middle, and then you put parts in the middle. You put parts in between the 2 rods. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think that's the oxygen station.
You think that's oxygen?
The electricity. Okay. Yeah, because I like they're labeled on my end. The electricity station. There's 2 rows of 4.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's
leads sticking out with little pipes, kind of.
This one makes sense. Yeah, that. Okay, so which one is that? What is that?
That's electricity.
Great. All right. Well, I have that. If you want to do that one, we can try that one.
Okay.
But I can tell you what I have staring at me. I don't know if I can. I can't change it. It doesn't seem like, but so I have 2 rows of 4. So on the top row, far left, it is a shape that has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like 6 rods with no rod in the middle. Does that make sense? It's a circle made of rods, basically.
Okay, sure. And no rod in the middle, you said?
Yeah, no rod in the middle.
Okay. I think I know what that means.
Okay. And then the second one, top row, is 2 rods on the top, 1 rod in the middle, and then 2 rods on the bottom. And no rods on the side. That makes sense. It's an X. It's an X made of rods.
I see what that's supposed to match to, but I think there's a missing. Okay, I think there's a missing bit here though. Do you see anything with all the pipes surrounding those rods? There's should be a ring of weird little suction pipes or little cups. Does that make sense?
I don't see what you're describing.
So all the rods are kind of in the middle, the 2 rows of 4. There's nothing surrounding that on that panel.
There are wires sticking out of the wall. Yeah, I don't know if because I can't. Oh wait, I can move them. Okay, so they're basically these wires that I can move. I see. Okay, got it. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 of these things with a wire sticking out, and then I can put this suction cup over the sections I was just describing. Does that make sense?
That makes total sense.
Okay,
all right,
they're plugs. Yeah, they're plugs. Exactly.
So what I see a series of diagrams that show a numbered plug. Like it's a plug in an appropriate situation that's numbered, and then the number corresponds to a arrangement of the rods in the middle. So I guess that's telling us that plug goes onto the rod situation that looks like that.
So there are 5. There are 5
4
plugs.
of those layouts for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha.
I think the Oh, there's only 5 for you.
I have 5 plugs. Yeah.
Perfect. How
for
are they
getting-
arranged?
So that's what I was describing before.
Oh, I see.
Top left is the circle made of rods, and then the one again, top row, second from the left is the X made of rods.
Oh, I mean the plugs around all the rods.
Oh,
Where
well,
are they?
They're just waiting to be plugged in. There's 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and 1 on the bottom right.
All right, perfect. Okay, great. Okay. So so now I think we have everything we need to solve it.
Oh, great.
Take the plug on the top left, grab that and plug it into a rod arrangement where it's just the 3 in the middle. So a horizontal line of rods.
Got it. Done.
Okay. The plug just under that is the second one. Grab that and plug it into what you described as the very first one, I think, where it's just a ring of rods and nothing in the middle.
Done.
All right. The third plug is the one on the bottom.
Yep.
Plug that into an arrangement where the rods are kind of in a top left to bottom right diagonal stripe.
Done.
The fourth plug, it's continuing counterclockwise. It's on the right side on the bottom. That's the fourth one. Plug that into... Sorry?
Wait, hold on. On the right side on the bottom? You said bottom right plug?
Yes, bottom right plug.
Okay. Yep. Got it.
Plug that into the X arrangement.
Yep. Done.
And then the last plug is the top right one. Plug that into a rod arrangement where the 2 on top are missing. So the 3 in the middle and the bottom 2.
There. Done.
Yes.
Okay. Solved. And then there's I walk in to... It's a switch that looks like I flip for electricity, so I'll flip it. And then it opens up a panel that has... Let's see, this panel has a codex on it, number 1.
Right.
A number. Do you want that number or no?
Sure. Let me write down the last one just so I've got it.
Yeah, new codex. I don't know how these codexes work for Lawrence, so I'm just giving you numbers, but I don't know what they do or what they do for him.
Hit me with some numbers. I plug it into a screen and then it loads up just in an informative layout.
Okay.
That has something to do with one of your puzzles.
So this codex is 6468. And then
Press play to start repairs.
Yeah, okay. So then I can tell you what I have. I have yet another instrument panel. And the instrument panel on the far left, I have a panel that has what looks like a button. Oh yeah. It's a wheel that you turn and a button. And then the next panel over, I have a lever that you pull down. And then the next panel that you have, or that I have, are arrows, one pointing up, one pointing down. And the next panel that I have, only 4 panels, is basically a lever that you would also pull down, and a button. Does that make sense?
Okay, it does make sense.
Okay, good, great.
What I see are basically those icons that you just described, and then a row of 7 buttons along the bottom of the screen.
That's right, yeah. So then these, when you activate these things that I talked about, then they light up those lights on the bottom.
Okay. Okay, so I think what it'll do is it'll light up an icon for me. I'll tell you what it is. You do that thing, and then I guess it'll tell you what button I need to press of the 7.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to start it.
Yeah.
First one is the up arrow.
Up arrow is the 3rd from the left. 3rd button from the left.
Down arrow.
Far right button.
All right. Door handle icon.
Far left button.
All right. Wheel.
3rd from the left button.
All right. It looks like a square or rectangle. A rhombus.
That's the 3rd from the right.
And then the wall lever.
We did it. It's solved.
I still need to hit something.
Oh well,
Or is that it? We're good?
it lit it all up for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's done. I'm not sure. Let me see if I can I pull this lever again? No. Okay. I think we pulled it. Okay, yeah. I don't know. Because I can't interact with it anymore, which means I think we solved it.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it said system error in the end for me, but...
Oh, no, we have it. Yeah, we have it lit up. So the green
All right.
electricity is lit up. We're good.
We got it.
Okay.
We got it.
So, let's see here. What's that one? This is the burner. Oh, okay, I see. This next puzzle is what looks like a bunch of, like, giant tankards with levers on them, and I think these look like kind of like something you'd brew beer in. And they have a bunch of levers on them, and I think you want me to give you the codex for this?
Yeah.
All right, the codex is 4855.
Yeah, these are desalination tanks.
There we go. The water. Yeah, it's water. So, what I can describe to you is where the levers are. Will that help you?
You actually needed to describe the angle and configuration of all of the pipes connecting the tanks.
Okay. So, on the far left, yeah, they're like boilers. On the far left, there's a boiler mounted against the wall. It has a white stripe through the middle of it. A white horizontal stripe through the middle of it. And then the pipe that comes out of this boiler goes down and to the right into the next boiler. Does that? And then it's got a lever on that pipe. Does that make sense?
It does. I think there's some details that I don't see. Namely, it's not color, and I don't see stripes on anything. But I think just the shape of the pipe matches what I see. This boiler on the left, does it have a smaller tank kind of bolted onto the left side?
It does. Yep, that's right. Yep.
Okay. And then the tank just to the right of it, does it have like a wheel attached to a pipe on a little extension on the top?
Exactly. Nailed it.
Okay, cool. So the pipe that I see goes down and then it connects like to the middle of the wider base of the next tank?
That's exactly right.
Great. Okay.
So that first pipe has a lever on it that controls the flow of water through that pipe. And the lever that controls the flow of water through the pipe, first pipe that we discovered, can be either very little water, a middle amount of water, like toward the top amount of water, and then the most amount of water. Does that make sense?
It does, but I don't think the puzzle that I see doesn't relate to that at all yet.
Okay.
The only screen I see is just about the arrangement of the pipes and then a big button that says validate. So maybe after I put in all the pipe information, it'll give us the next thing.
Got it. Okay, so then the next boiler that I can describe like you said, it has the wheel attached to the top of it. It has like a porthole on the front of it. And then the pipe that comes out of that boiler goes up and then down and connects to a pipe. It's like maybe an upside down U a little bit.
Got it. Yep, I see that one. Okay.
And then that connects to the next boiler. And that boiler has a little red wheel on the bottom right of it. And it has stairs in front of it. Do you see the stairs?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, all right. And then, so if we're talking about that boiler, I can describe the pipe that comes out of that boiler. And that one is an actual U. So the pipe that comes out of it, it makes a U shape.
Got it. Okay.
And then that goes into a large boiler that shows fire on it with 2 wheels on the front of it. And then the next pipe that comes out of that boiler is yet another upside down U.
Great. All right, validate. Oh, okay. Now they're giving me... Now I'm getting the information that I think you were looking for.
Great.
Which is the settings for each pipe.
Yeah.
So going all the way back to the first pipe, it looks like the water level's like halfway up the porthole.
That looks about right to me. I think we've got that one, yeah.
And then the next thing I see is for the tank that pipe is connected to.
Yeah.
And I just see some bubbles
How many?
merrily floating up. Yeah, it's a moderate amount of bubbles.
All right, I want to say, and are they moving slow or fast?
Ooh. Probably not the fastest. I have nothing to compare it to, so this is kind of tricky. Hey, how about this?
Yeah.
I will make a sound for the duration of one of the bubbles as it goes from the bottom to the top.
Okay.
There are actually 2 kinds of bubbles that I'm seeing. There's smaller, slower ones and larger, thinner, faster ones.
That makes sense, yeah.
I will track one of the larger, faster ones.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow, that's fast, actually.
That's pretty fast? Okay.
That sounds pretty fast to me. Okay. And then, what's the next lever?
Yeah, the next one is on the pipe leading out from that tank. And what I see is water kind of falling from top to bottom.
Yeah.
But the width of the waterfall is not very wide.
Is it the...
It's only about like the middle 20% or 30%.
That sounds like the middle version of it. Because there's like a really skinny version. Oh, man. Actually, wait, hold on. There's four settings to this. There's a really skinny one. There's a pretty thick one. There's a middle one. Oh, this is so interesting. Okay. Well, I think I know what you said. So I think we're gonna go with. My setting is like I have a middle amount of water with occasional breaks in the water. Do you see that? Or is it a steady stream that's only a middle amount of water?
It's fairly steady. Sometimes the stream gets extremely thin, but I don't see it breaking entirely.
Then maybe it's this one. Is there anything white over it?
Yes, there is a frothy sheen on top.
Oh, there is. Okay, that's good. That'll help me. Do you is there a lot of froth?
No. Just a fair coverage of. It would be like a really pleasant snowstorm, but not a blizzard.
Okay, I think I know which one it is. So, we're gonna stick with that. And then the next lever has it looks like a whirlpool on it. And again, we'll have some fast bubbles over it. So does it have bubbles over it or no bubbles?
But the Cyber Realm, or I have. I don't know if that was me.
What happened?
Oh, you back?
Oh, I never left.
Are we back? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sounded like Discord.
Oh, Discord might have
roboticized out for a minute.
So I have this one is a whirlpool on it. And
yes.
Does it have bubbles on it or no bubbles?
There's no bubble overlay.
Okay, no bubble overlay, and then how big is the whirlpool?
It is, in terms of vertical height, it's about halfway up the porthole.
Okay, so it doesn't look like It's not small. It's like pretty large.
It's a large invisible whirlpool. Yes.
Terrific. I think we got that one. And then I have another lever with fire on it.
Yes.
And then
this appears
is...
to be a pretty small flame at the bottom, with some cinders and particles kind of floating up slowly.
Right. I think we got it. Let's see. We do it? We did it!
Yes! First
All
try.
Right. First try. No sweat. Okay. So now all we have left is O2.
Yeah.
And that's what I was describing before. With those pieces that you put in the middle of that apparatus.
Yeah, let me go back to that.
Nicely done, man. I can't believe we got that first try. Okay. So, there's a couple of weird things I have here.
Okay, so yeah, I think I understand a little more now. So yeah, what I see is you talked about the three tines kind of in there that you have to put parts in between.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I see 3. It's basically showing me 3 parts. So,
Okay.
do you have to assemble them all, like from top to bottom, all 3?
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
Okay. So the first part at the top, that's the octagonal shape that I was talking about.
This one.
Before.
This is a tough one. So when you say it's octagonal, does it have? How many pipes does it have sticking out of it? 4?
3.
3. And then are those pipes sticking out of the top of it?
I'm not sure what the top or the bottom is, unfortunately. It's 3 sticking out one side and then 1 sticking out the other.
I may not have this part. So there's an interesting second puzzle to this where it shows what looks like a microwave with 4 buttons at the top of the microwave. And inside that microwave,
labeled at all?
they're not. Inside this microwave are clearly parts that go into the apparatus, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So there's a series of 4 buttons at the top of this microwave.
Oh, I think it might correspond to... Oh, I think the microwave... So what I have are instructions that says to restore the correct oxygen level, refer to the note below. And I see rows of 4 boxes, where each time one of the boxes is filled in. So I think that's the series of buttons we have to hit to restart the device.
Oh, weird.
But it corresponds with a pretty long serial number.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, so I also have a note next to that microwave that says, note, equipment change, navigation maps, and it says case number, and the case number is 369 characters, made up of letters and numbers.
Yep.
Do you want that?
Yeah, but we may be ahead of ourselves with this part of it.
All right. So then maybe I do have the parts to make this thing.
Well, what is the? I can give you the sequence of buttons and we can try it.
Oh, sure. Yeah, let's do it. I'm ready.
What's the code on your side?
Oh, the long code made up of 3 or 9 characters.
I think I may only need the first 3 because I think they're all unique.
Okay. AYS.
Perfect. All right. So here are the buttons from left to right. First 2.
Wait, hold on. What does 2 mean?
Second from the left. So
okay, 2. Got
1,
2,
2, 3, 4. Yeah.
2. Then what?
And then 3.
3.
1.
1.
3.
3.
1.
1.
4.
All right, it opened. That's great. So then this thing opened and gave me more parts to put into the apparatus. So I'm still very confused as to what these parts are. So, because octagonal... All right, so I'll describe what I think I have. I have a sphere with some pipes sticking out of it. And I have 3 of those. So I have 3 spheres with pipes sticking out of them, and one sphere has pipes. I think it's 4 pipes. I want to say. Let me see here. No, 6 pipes. 6 pipes sticking out. Do you have colors, perchance?
I do, yeah.
Oh, great. Okay, so then these are 6 yellow pipes sticking out of this sphere. And those pipes basically go from top to bottom of the sphere. And then I also have another sphere, sort of, but it has 4 sort of red-brownish pipes that come out of the top of a little piece, like a little square almost. Those pipes come out of the top of it and go toward the bottom of the sphere. And on the bottom of the sphere, there's like a square.
Okay.
That's a lot. And then the last sphere with pipes is I have maybe a hexagon. It has a hexagon at the top of the sphere with 3 silver pipes coming out of that hexagon on the top, going down to the bottom of the sphere. It's a yellow sphere.
Yeah,
So
that's the one you want. That is the second part. That's the middle.
Okay,
middle
great.
piece.
All right, and it's a yellow sphere with like brown squares on it.
Yep, that's what I'm seeing.
Fantastic. Okay, good. Because I got a lot of other parts in front of me. So
Okay.
and then let's see here. I can describe now the other parts that are squares or rectangles.
Yes.
I
might be able to help.
Oh, great.
Or I don't
Good.
know if it would be faster, because the square that I see,
Mm-hmm.
it has a 4-pointed star cut out of the middle of it.
Yeah,
It's red and yellow.
Yep. Where does
and
that
it
go?
has 5 rods. That's the third part.
They're on the bottom.
Yeah, that's the one on the bottom.
That one's, thank God it's easy. It's got a star on it. Okay. And then the top part is, I think, what you were describing as hexagonal.
Yep, it's silver and yellow.
Yep.
It's got a hexagonal. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Got it. That colors is what fixed it. Okay, then I don't know what to pull. I'm not sure what to pull to do because I assembled the part. Well, I wonder, should it have triggered on its own?
Let's see here. She's powered by a motor divided into 3 parts. More information. Store refer to the note below.
Because I got all the parts in there. I have on the bottom the square with the cutout star. In the middle, I have the yellow sphere with brown squares on it. And then in the top, I have the, like you said, yellow and silver part. That's like kind of hexagonal. So, what do you think?
Yeah, the center rod is hexagonal. Are there maybe multiple parts that could fit that description? The octagonal yellow and silver.
I only have.
Because the part that I see, it's like there's 2. It's kind of like a dual layer part. It's got 3 rods coming out of the side that has the smaller octagon layered on top of the larger one.
So I'll describe the colors. I have yellow and silver, and then I have yellow and red brownish, and then I have silver and brownish. Those are the 3 colors I have on the 3 kind of octagonal shapes.
The part that I'm seeing is all 3 of those colors. The central rod is kind of dark red. The sides are silver, and then the top and bottom faces of the hexagons, the large hexagons, that's what's yellow or gold.
So what I have is, because if you're describing the same part I am, which I think you are, I have 3 pipes sticking up out of or 3 rods sticking up out of the top. One in the middle that's red and large, and then 2 on the sides that are small and red.
Yes, that's correct.
And then, man, chat is being so mean. Jeez, holy shit.
Well, because they can see both.
I know, you guys are cheating.
Yeah.
So then, that part has those red rods that are sticking out, and it's yellow and silver.
The hexagons are yellow and silver, yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Or sorry, the octagons.
Yeah,
and then there's like the top octagon that's slightly smaller than the base.
Yeah.
Also has certain shapes cut out of it.
That's right, it does. Yeah, it's like got like little V's taken out of the top and bottom of it.
Yep. Okay, I'm pretty confident that's the part then.
And that goes in the top?
Yeah, that's in the number 1 position.
Okay, in the middle then, maybe we had the middle part wrong. Or maybe there's something we need to pull, I don't know. But then in the middle there's the 3 spheres. There's a... I'll just describe the colors again. There's one sphere has yellow and brownish red squares on the yellow sphere. The other sphere is... It is red with silver stripes. Do you see that one? Red brown with silver stripes.
I mean, that could describe this because all those colors are on this part.
Well, the pipes that are coming out of it are yellow. So,
okay, now the pipes on this one are silver.
Okay, that has to be this one.
Yeah, it didn't sound like there were any other options with that.
I mean, I feel like we've got all the right parts. I just don't know what to do. Because on the bottom...
Maybe we put in the code again for the microwave?
Well, the
Or is there
microwave
a
is fully
different-
open. But,
Oh, okay.
but on the bottom, you said it was the square with the square with the star cut out of it?
Yeah, 4-pointed star cut out of it.
Yeah, that's the one.
And then
That's
its
the one.
dominant color is dark red. It's got boxes, kind of rectangles cut out of the sides. Two
I see
rectangles
what
cut
you-
out of all the sides.
Okay, there's it. Yeah,
we
that's
find
the
it?
problem. There we go. Okay, so there was one part that had a star cut out of it, but it's yellow, and it's on the side. And then this other one that they totally tried to fool us. And this other one was it had yellow squares cut out of the side of it, and that's when you said that's what triggered it. So.
Got it. Okay.
All right, I think I move on.
Oh, that locked it in? Nice.
Yeah, there we go.
That should be all of them.
It was. Yeah, we're done. I don't know if we're moving on to the next room. Remember, exclamation point, how to escape. And you won't have chat try to backseat you. Exclamation point, how, the number 2, escape. If you want to know how to, or want to play this game. And only one of you needs to own the game, too. That's very important to note.
Yeah, the companion app that I'm using is completely free, which somebody pointed out in chat means multiple people could use it and all kind of attack the puzzles together, which is probably only going to enhance the chaos of communication. But I know I love games like this. It's awesome.
That's a really good point. Yeah, so make sure you type that into both of our chats, because I think you guys are in a shared chat. So whoever types it in should pop both links.
Oh, that's
yeah.
interesting.
And then I have another accreditation number.
I'm ready.
Okay, it's 580231.
Validate.
All right, and then I'll click next, and then we get an audio log.
Let's get this done and make sure they're safe. They're our crewmates, even if we disagree.
Almost there. This should just about hold.
Good. We need the oxygen system stabilized or they're doomed.
Make sure you click the
Power
links in
restored, sir.
both channels.
System stable.
Good. Let's get out of here. If word of this reaches the surface, there'll be hell to pay.
Yes, it really helps us out. Just
It does.
one click.
It's actually
Just one click, sir.
it supports your streamer. Okay, I am now in the room I guess called the Canteen.
I see. Yep. Got
I'll
3
pick
more
up-
puzzles.
I get to there's an upstairs and a downstairs.
Actually, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Oh yeah, no worries. Oh, I hope there's no clock on this one. Lawrence is going to the bathroom. Clock is ticking. The clock is ticking on me. I might die, chat. While Lawrence goes to the bathroom, I might die. Only one person needs a copy, and it's $10.40 on Steam. $10.40 on Steam right now for How to Escape Lost Submarine. But really, honestly, the easiest way to support, your streamer, you don't even need to buy the game. Just click the link. It's that simple. Digital Renegade. Just click the link. I think these are hints there. Where should we start? I'm going to start with the videotapes, I think. Oh, you know what? I should ask Lawrence if sponge. I should ask Lawrence if we want to trade.
Okay, I'm back.
No worries. Okay.
Got a lay of the land.
So, I'm trying to think of... There is a video player that I could put VHS tapes into. And it looks like I've got a number of VHS tapes strewn about. So I don't know if I should play these, or I'm not sure what to do.
In correlation with that, I see 3 entries in a ship's log. So maybe you have to play the tapes that are representative of these entries. The first one is just Christmas. Is there one dated December 25th?
These don't... Let's see here. Oh, they have little icons on them. Oh, also, Lawrence, before we do this, do you want to do the game and then I'll do the app?
Oh,
I don't know if we could pick up where we left off or what, but do you want to try it, or it's up to you?
Sure. Yeah, it'd be interesting to
Let's
test
change
it out.
Yeah, let's change.
Sure. I'm backing out.
Back to menu.
Yeah, hopefully the accreditation codes unlock the levels in the other part of the game.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, I'm curious how this is going to work, actually. Let's see.
So Lawrence and I can sort of give you a... if you're watching both streams, obviously, but if you're watching one of our streams, you can see the other side of this, which is the companion app or the game. There's also a demo on Steam, too, that's free.
Yeah, I'm a ding-dong. I think I accidentally installed the demo instead of the game itself, so...
Oh, that's all
I am
good.
downloading that right now, but
Yeah,
it shouldn't take too long.
No problem.
God bless you, speedy Steam downloads.
Okay, I was getting a little... Oh, the other
The
part
share
of
chat thing is pretty slick, I have to admit. It's working pretty well.
It works well for us because we've got communities that are, they're not like spamming emotes and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Civilized intellectual gamers.
All right.
Yeah, I like the little badges. It's really cute.
Yeah, I know it is. It's adorable. I
don't mean to toot our own horn, Bruce, but we've been doing an incredible job. Oh no! I just broke the little ball off my pen.
Just
it
as
had
you
like
said,
a little pearl on top.
Just as you said, we were doing well.
Yeah, I think I can glue that back on. Damn, I've had this pen for like 10 years. Have you ever organically gone through an entire pen? I feel like I always lose them before I actually use all the ink in them.
Yeah, no, I have. I've emptied out. We have a pen actually that's like on its last legs. Every time I use it, I'm like, ooh, this ink is very low.
Riding lightning. Thank you for your service, pen. All right.
I'm at the part where we both press next.
Cool.
And even if we need to blast through these beginning puzzles, no big deal.
Oh yeah, I guess it would be interesting to see it from the other side.
Yeah.
All right, I'm loading up.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we have like one pen in our household. Only one.
Okay, so I did new game. I accidentally hit next already, but
Oh, you did? Okay.
yeah, it put me on rescue submarine.
All right, here. I'll just click next as well and then skip the... I'll skip the cinematic. So we'll do rescue submarine, pressing on the corresponding icon. Here you can see detailed information on the puzzles for the selected room. Each room has 3 puzzles. Oh, is this what you were looking at? Like it was just like a...
Yeah. You basically have a lot of readouts and like manuals and stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, you want to do the periscope first?
Sure. All right.
You want me to tell you how to lock it in? Does it matter?
I think I got that. I can read the codes to you.
Sure.
Are you on the screen that has the lighthouses and the shapes and the colors and stuff?
Exactly, yeah.
All right, great. So this is the first lighthouse. The code is triangle, square, circle, triangle.
And then what do I have to tell you? Is it 21?
The 2 digits that correlates to. Is it 2-1?
2-1, yeah, 2-1.
Sick. Right.
Oh, wait.
Lighthouse number 2.
Yeah, lighthouse number 2. This is the diagonal stripes, or the... What kind of stripes?
They're diagonal, yeah.
Okay, great.
So we got circle, circle, triangle, square.
And that's 44.
Oh, is it going to be the same code?
It might.
Okay, I'm on number 3.
Mm-hmm. And that's vertical stripes, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Circle, triangle, square, square.
13.
Okay. Yeah, it is the same.
Oh. Okay. Let's see here. What do we got? That's that. Rescue submarine. And then we do topographical maps. Precise information of ocean depths. The levers are used. How did you see?
Oh, I got to give you the code for it.
Oh, the codex. That's right.
Yeah,
yeah.
9092.
Uh-oh. Where do I put this? Where do I put that? Because I have CFJW 134 are the.
Oh, that's in the hints. The codex is like a different button on the left-hand side.
Oh, there it is. Yep. Yeah, got it. Keeps popping up the tutorial. 9092.
Yep.
Validate. Okay. Now I'm looking at.
Right.
This is a topographical map with different levels, it seems.
Yep.
And then
Scroll until you find an icon of a bunch of fish swimming around.
Okay, got that one.
What is the value associated with that?
There's no value. So it's like
If you click on the fish icon, it should
oh,
pop
oh,
up
you're right. A negative 120.
for latitude or longitude. Or?
Oh, sorry, latitude. Latitude negative 120 for a fish.
All right. There we go. Longitude is a large rock. It's kind of jutting up and to the right.
Longitude is 30.
All right. Longitude is 30. And then finally, some kelp that's kind of lightning bolt looking
Yeah.
in a half fan shape.
Oxygen 14. The music is like, who wants to be a millionaire? It is. It totally is.
Yeah, it's very ominous. All right, I'm gonna redeem a hint.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to input a hint code?
I'm ready.
F1WJC.
Validate. Okay. The rescue submarine isn't exactly this. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, the levers. You ready?
Yep.
The levers is the 4th lever,
Okay.
the 1st lever, the 3rd lever, the 5th lever, and the 2nd lever.
Huzzah!
We did it.
We escaped.
Fantastic. Okay. And now accreditation code, right?
Yeah, 845
845
093.
093. Validate. And then I can skip this. Boy,
Oh man.
so much easier than the next room.
I mean, this one is probably going to be. It'll be interesting to see all this from your perspective now.
All right. I have electricity and oxygen, and then also, which one do you want to do first? Do you want to do the oxygen thing?
I'm wondering if I can just remember.
Oh,
I got it.
Oh, you did it. Okay, great.
I got all the the oxygen thing. Yeah, we can do that. I just you got to give me the microwave code.
Oh yeah. Okay, so what are the letters to the right on that note?
It starts with FAF.
Oh, that's different than it was before. Before
Yeah,
it was
that is
AYS.
different. That is different.
Okay, so then here's the code. Press the 4th button,
All right.
then the 2nd one, then the 3rd one, then the 1st one, then the 2nd one, then the 2nd one.
Huzzah!
That should
All right.
open that up. And then you said you already got the part in there?
I already did the water.
Oh, you did the water. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm looking for the last part for the oxygen. Is that it? No, that's not it. It's this.
If you give me the codex, I can take a look, but...
That's not. I remember what the parts look like.
That's fine, yeah.
I think I do. I'm trying to find the. Trying to find the orb.
Do me a favor, hit
Oh,
me the...
there it is.
Hit me with the codex anyways. I just want to see what it looks like.
Sure. Codex is 1311. Oh, I think this might be different too then, because I don't remember that codex number.
Oh yeah, cool. Man, this was tough.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
So you already got it though?
No, I think it's different.
It is different. So on the bottom is the square part, and that has it's red, silver, and yellow. That's silver blocks, red highlights, and then the pipes are yellow.
Silver blocks, red highlights. Okay, I think I found it.
Okay, and then that's the one on the bottom.
Yep.
The one in the middle is a sphere, obviously, and it is a red and silver sphere. So it's got silver stripes on a red sphere with yellow pipes.
Oh, there it is. All right.
And then on the top
And then, yeah.
is the hexagonals, and then this one is red sides, silver tops, and yellow pipes.
We got it.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Okay.
Now it's electricity. Yes, all the plugs and stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. Engine room. Is that this one?
Oh, here we go. So yeah, this layout's different as well.
I think we need a codex, right?
No. I think it's just the manual for it.
Electricity. Oh, okay. So the number one, the top left plug.
So the arrangement's different for me. So on your end, I only have plugs. I have 2 on the bottom and 3 on the right-hand side. Or 3 on the bottom and 2 on the right. Basically, it's just on the right and the bottom.
2 on the bottom and 1 on the right-hand side. Or 3 on the right-hand side, you said? 2 on the bottom, 3 on the right-hand side?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, it changed. So then the bottom left plug, the furthest left plug, would go onto the plug with, let's see here, 2 rods missing on the top. The rest of the rods are filled in.
All right, got it.
Okay, and then the second one, which would be from the left, the second plug. So like I guess middle bottom.
Yeah.
Would be 3 rods sticking out on the right,
Okay.
and then
I got it.
the third plug, which would be bottom right, is the X of rods.
Got it.
And then the fourth plug, which would be the middle right plug, is the circle of rods.
Okay.
And then the top right plug, which is the fifth one, would be the diagonal of rods.
Do.
Yes!
Oh, I gotta yank the lever.
Yeah, I gotta pull the lever. Kronk.
Oh yeah. Now we got doozits and whatsits and buttons. I got another codex for you.
Okay.
6468.
6, 4, 6, 8. Validate. Okay, press play to start repairs. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
So, what does this do here? It's the wheel.
Wheel. 5.
Mm-hmm. And now it's the door lever, door handle.
1.
Down arrow.
3.
The side lever. The other lever.
7. All the way at the end.
The square.
5.
The up arrow.
2. And that should do it.
It's loading. System repaired. Now what do I do?
Hell yeah.
Are you done? We're done.
Speed run. Yeah, we're through.
Okay. Now it's accreditation code, right?
Yep. 580231.
80231. Validate. And we get the audio log. We already played this.
Let's get this.
All right, new
Connecting
stuff.
the submarine. Okay. Easy, boy. We blew through that. Knowing the puzzles should make it way easier.
Yeah, it's
Or at
pretty
least-
direct. Also, just kind of knowing how the game works in general. Just the
That's
back
true.
and forth between the other screen.
Yeah. Okay, I got. Let's see here. I have a ship's log. I remember what I saw. Oh, the ship's log is the video player.
Yeah.
So then, like you were saying, it's like Christmas.
Is the first one still Christmas for you?
The first one, entry 1 is Christmas, and then entry 2 is cut off from the world, and then entry 3 is Alexander was cheated. Now I think these entries might have like specific hints on the video, like tape.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
So do you?
'Cause,
do
yeah,
you
there's just kind of nondescript icons on all the tapes, but I can start watching them and see if one's obviously Christmas time.
Yeah. Did you see? Is there like one of the videotapes that has like a Christmas tree on it or something?
No, the nearest is like a star, but it's a pretty generic star.
There were even Santa hats and presents under the tree. Honestly, it almost felt like the real thing. We did our best to recreate the holiday atmosphere. Well, if there's anything that looks any more Christmas than that star.
Okay. Yeah, if I put the tape in, there's like a little thing that plays, then it's pretty obvious if it is that thing or not.
Oh, good. Okay.
Let's see if I can find Christmas tape. Oh, here we go. Okay. In this tape is a very, very prominent red lever that's at a specific orientation. I think I set that to what it is.
Yeah, because I don't.
But there's many levers. There's many of them.
The only thing is there a codex for this? Because the only thing that I see for this is the entries. So like just the description of what the video is.
Yeah. Oh,
So I
there's
don't-
more tapes. I don't see a codex around for this.
Okay, then maybe it's just you just put the videotapes in order. Like you put them in the order that I have them in. Does that make sense?
It does. I think it's more probably related to the hints that are revealed whenever I play the tape. So there's one. It's a black and white image of people like decorating a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
It's like very slightly animated, but there's a red lever that's kind of sticking out, and it's at a very particular orientation. So I think they're. Oh wait, is it this one? Because it's on that thing. Oh my gosh. The thing is, there's way more than 3. No, I guess there are 3. So I guess the 3 logs will tell me what. Oh my goodness! Excuse
Bless
me.
you. No.
Yeah, thank you. I think the 3 logs will tell me what orientation these 3 levers need to be in, and that'll solve this puzzle.
That sounds right. Because I have, for entry 2, it's cut off from the world, and it says, for each mission, we're away for about 90 days. For the whole time, it's as though we are completely vanished from the surface. We're completely cut off from the world with no idea what's happening. Fortunately, we receive movies that come out while we're away, which boost everyone's spirits and help us feel less disconnected from reality. We even get to eat popcorn. So I feel like one of the VHS tapes will have movies, like popcorn or something on it.
I just found one where they're watching a film.
There you go, perfect. So that's entry 2.
And there's another lever in that one. Man, it's hard to tell which one is which, though. All right, what's entry 3?
Entry 3 is Alexander was cheated. We played a pretty fun game tonight. The concept is simple. There are cards with letters and different themes we have to follow. For example, we got funny insults as the theme, and Alexander drew the letter T. Without missing a beat, he came out with Truffle Snuffler. We all burst out laughing, but no one scored his answer. Too bad for him. Sometimes I try to help him, but it'd be nice if he made more of an effort. So...
Oh, we got it.
We got it. Okay, great. Terrific.
Solved.
Okay.
Yeah, it was all the levers that had to be twisted.
Okay, cool. And then I think I'm going to need a codex for the next one. Next puzzle, whatever it is.
Okay.
Because you solved one of 3 puzzles in the canteen.
Yeah. Okay, there's a codex here. I'm still kind of seeing what else here, but the codex is 0904.
Okay, 0904. Okay, hello, I'm Z3Z, the nuclear submarine AI. How can I help you? Press 1. Press 1 for pipe repair requests. Press 2 to listen to music. Press 3 to hear the evacuation procedures.
Okay.
Pipe repairs, maybe?
Yeah, there's pipes here.
Alright, you have selected pipe repairs. Please provide the dive date. There's a date somewhere.
Okay.
So that I can identify the relevant submarine. Do you have a date anywhere?
There are many dates. Let me see what's going on here.
It's a dive date, they said.
Yeah, let's see. Each birthday will need 3 bottles of wine in addition to 2. There's some math going on here, I guess.
Ooh, oh, okay.
There's a calendar.
Okay, that's good.
I see birthdays. I see card games. Nothing's marked as a dive date. Oh, wait. January 1st. Yeah, there's a little submarine.
What year?
2024.
2024. Validate. The date seems to be correct, but it is still incomplete. Information about the order submitted by the cook before the dive for the supplies needed throughout the mission could help.
I was worried they were going to bring that up. Okay, hold on. I got to do some math.
Oh. I have... Let me know, because I have like pictures of food basically, and then numbers, so it's up to you. Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. Oh, it looks like... Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, so each icon of food can take 3 numbers underneath it.
Yeah, because I think you have to put in how many potatoes and bottles of wine.
Yep.
The cook ordered, I'm guessing, yeah?
Yeah, so bottles of wine... Yeah, you just let me know for bottles of wine or whatever you figure out first.
Poor Lawrence.
Poor Lawrence is having to do math.
The thing is, so there's a calendar. But April is all crossed out. So I don't know if we do April or not. Do we need to get all the numbers right all at the same time, or can we do just like potatoes and then see if it's right or not?
We could just check to see if potatoes are good.
So that'd be 90. So that'd be 180 kilograms of potatoes. Try that.
180. Validate. According to my database, this information is incorrect.
Okay. Try 240 kilograms of potatoes?
For potatoes, yep. Validate.
Yeah.
Information's incorrect.
Damn.
Let me try it again. 240. Validate. No, it's not. Okay. There's also a cake. There's bottles of wine, potatoes, and a cake. I don't know if that helps you.
Yeah, cakes. Let's try cakes. 1, 2.
Yeah, it could be all at once. We don't know.
7. Try 7 cakes.
7 cakes. Information's incorrect. So we might need all 3 of them.
Okay,
bottles of wine,
presume
potatoes.
that it is all 3 then.
Yeah. So then potatoes was what, 240 or 180?
Let's try 180.
180 for potatoes, and then bottles of wine.
Oh boy, that's tough. Let's see here. So that's 2 bottles, 1, 3 per birthday. 21. And then 5 bottles of wine for poker nights. So 231 bottles of wine.
Validate. And we did it. You're aboard Triumphant class submarine. I've identified several possible matches. I need 3 more pieces of information. The dive location, the submarine's current location, and the submarine's final destination. So, it looks like there's a map of the world, and there are dots all across the world. But there are also...
I'm going to cheat and tab out and look up a map, because I see it.
Well, there are numbers.
I don't want to be an ignorant American. Oh, okay.
There are numbers at the very, very top that sort of divide the world up. So, for example, down the middle of the world, which is on the left side of Africa, it's a 0. Does that make sense?
The start zone. Yeah, I just see a map. Basically, it's like a dot off the west coast of France, north of Spain and Europe.
That would be 0, I think.
Okay, well that's the start zone as it's listed.
Is that the dive location?
It just says start zone
Okay.
here.
All right. And then what's the next
So
one?
that's where. I am not sure about any of the rest of that information you needed. What else was?
Oh yeah. It's submarine's current location, submarine's final destination.
Ooh. So the final destination is 7 hours behind the starting location.
Okay.
So do you see like time zones?
The time zones are so like if we're at the starting location is 0, then it only goes to -6.
Oh.
And -6 would be like basically out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
That's odd.
Yeah,
the only note I see is like our final destination is 7 hours behind. It's currently 8:30 a.m. here. I don't know if that matters. That's where we currently are, wherever it's 8:30.
Okay. Because it says on my thing, it says 3:30 a.m., but it's not changing. I can't change the clock, so the only thing I can do is click on the locations on the world map. That's it. That's all I can do.
Is 3:30 tied to like a particular time zone on your map?
That's the weird thing. It just shows 3:30, but I can't change it. So
Do you know where you are? Oh, there's a cool S over here. I just saw that.
I don't know where I am. No. Because these dots. I mean, I guess the only thing I can say is if you can tell me where to click on the world map, then I can do that and then validate them. Like,
Well, there's the starting location.
which is off the coast of France.
Yep, and then the ending location is 7 hours behind that.
I
Or
don't
wait,
know.
maybe that's 7 hours behind where I am right now. Because wherever I am right now, it's 8:30 a.m. And that's kind of all the information I've got.
You only have those two because there's supposed to be 3 pieces of information.
Well, I got the start. Like I said, I have the start zone. I have the information that our final destination is 7 hours behind us, and that it is currently 8:30 a.m. where I am.
Okay, so currently 8:30 a.m. would be, let's say, +5. And then this? No, that's not right.
Something else?
So, because it says, all it says is on my clock 3:30 a.m. So I don't know if that means it's 3:30 a.m. or, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That doesn't. Yeah, we don't have any way to triangulate just based on that.
Is this other one? Oh, I did it.
Oh, okay, nice.
I did some educated guessing and got it. You're aboard the submarine Le Triumphant S616. S616. Now that I have precisely identified the submarine, I need to know your position inside of it. I'm missing certain information about the room where you're located.
Okay.
Please select the images that match the room where your partner is located. So, let's see here. You're in, was it the canteen?
Yes. Yeah. There's a projector screen. There's cupboards on the walls. There's a billiard table. It kind of looks like. There's other tables that are broken.
This one.
There's an espresso machine. Booths in the walls with little tables to sit at. A lot of pipes along the walls.
I've gotten it,
There's
I've gotten it
stairs
wrong
and-
3 times. Do I need more than one of these? Oh, I do. Please select the images that match the room where your partner is located. So you have booths, cupboards, and that's what else?
There's like a balcony area. It's a raised area. Some stairs leading up to it.
Well, that's
There's a
wrong.
projector screen, a trash can,
Is it this?
cupboards.
How many do I have to have selected? So the pictures that I have one picture of just basically it's like a blueprint view of the room. So it's like a top-down, or just a top version of the room. And I don't know if that's the room you're in. I feel like it is because I was in that room. And then there's also the booths sounds about right. And then also you said cupboards, which makes sense.
Cupboards
then-
and lockers.
Yeah, and then there's also, is there a stack of like cardboard boxes somewhere in that room?
Huh.
If there's not, it's totally fine though.
It's small. There's like 2 cardboard boxes tucked away in the corner next to the stairs. But it's not a very prominent feature of the room, I would say.
Maybe it's not that. Let's see here. The room you're in, does it have... It has one... That little balcony area is... Basically, if you were... Well, it's on the eastern side of the room, right?
I'm not sure what east is.
Yeah, that's a good point.
If you have it in relation to anything else, I can kind of describe it. It's I mean, it's kind of a long rectangular room, and it's at one of the far ends. It's opposite the coffee machine and a counter, like a cupboard counter that has a lot of cups on it and a bowl.
Images that match the room where your partner's located. Yeah, I'm trying to brute force it because I don't know if you need to have 1 selected or 5 selected. That's sort of
I'm
the
gonna guess
catch.
you need them all right to do it, right?
Probably. That's what makes sense to me. Because I think that there is a... If you go up on that balcony... yeah, no, I know. He did say that, I for sure. That's what I'm saying. They all look right. That's sort of the catch. Is that all of these images look right. If
There's
you go
got
up,
to be some little thing, right?
yeah, if you go up on the balcony, is there like a couple of cardboard boxes stacked on top of each other with some wrenches next to them?
No.
No.
I see a couple of boxes that have holes in them. Weird holes. There's a fire extinguisher on the floor. But that's all that's up here on the landing.
And then the cupboards and lockers and the booths sound right. I don't
Might
know
be
if
different styles of lockers and booths, though. Do you see color in the photos you see?
Yeah. So the lockers, the lockers are kind of like silver and gray, and then the cupboards are yellow. And
Yeah.
then if you're looking at those lockers and cupboards on the right side, there should be some smoke billowing out of the door, or where the clock is. You know the countdown clock.
Yes. Yep.
I think that
I see that.
I think that one's correct. Okay, so then the booths, are they under a yellow light?
Yes. There are 3 lights total in the room. 2 of them are largely around a central column that has a little table built into it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, the booths are under long kind of fluorescent tube lighting that is yellow.
Okay, good.
The booths themselves have green cushions and yellow tabletops.
And then there's this weird like alcove with stairs and the cardboard boxes next to the stairs, and then a yellow, what looks like a net. Do you see a yellow net? Is that right? Is that that's in your room?
There's a hole in the yellow net. There's a broken mop in front of it.
Yep. Okay, great. That's one of them. And then if you go up onto that balcony, this balcony I'm still confused about, because the balcony I can see. Maybe the balcony's not right. And then I also don't know how to validate the room you're in with a blueprint. So with this blueprint, if let's say you're on top, if you're on the balcony, then that would be the eastern side of the room.
Okay.
So on the western side of the room, if you walk to the western side of the room, then that should be a door to your left.
If I'm facing the western side of the room, yes, there is an escape door to the left.
Okay. And then there should
in the very back left corner.
Yeah. And then there should be another door right next to the stairs that lead to the balcony. Is that correct?
Yes, that is also correct. That was the entrance.
Are there any other doors in that room?
There is what looks like a door, but I can't open it. If I'm standing at the entrance, it's basically directly in front of me on the right. It is a door that goes under the balcony area, but like I said, I can't open it. It's just kind of on the wall. There's other cupboards and things, but no other doors.
I don't know how to solve this, because the blueprint seems correct. The booths.
There are, let's see here, 2 columns on the west side of the room.
Mm-hmm.
One of which has a little table built into it.
Yeah, I see that on the blueprint.
There are 2 booths on the north side.
I don't know what we're doing wrong.
There's got to be some identifying feature. Maybe the number of cabinets. There are 6 cabinets on the south wall. There are 4 cupboards above them, each with 2 doors.
I have 4 cupboards above them, and then there's like a coffee machine below those cabinets.
That's on the west wall. That's where the coffee machine is. There's 2 sets of cabinets with 2 doors each, and they're larger than the ones that are above the lockers on the south wall.
Is there a broken table next to those lockers?
Yes, there is. There's a broken table in the middle of the room.
I'm confident that the lockers and cabinets are right. The net with the hole in it is right. As long as that net is underneath the staircase, right?
It is, yes.
I'm confident that the booths. Let's see if I can look at the booth here. The booths. There's a bowl on one of the tables.
Yes, there's a bowl on the western table and a plate as well with a fork and a knife. The eastern table is empty.
All right. This is so that they're like actively trying to fool us. So because if you're saying that there's no coffee machine underneath those cabinets.
There's a coffee machine on the west wall, and it is under some cabinets, but it's not close to the lockers.
All right, then I'll unselect that one. Is there a weird stack of tables and cardboard boxes somewhere in this room? It looks like, facing the projector thing.
The wall or the projector unit itself?
There's just somewhere in the middle of this room. Is there a stack of tables and like cardboard boxes and a cup and a pitcher and things like that?
I don't think I'm seeing that. No.
All right, so then I don't think that's part of it. And then also the balcony. I got it. There we go.
Yeah, you got it. Nice.
Yeah,
okay.
It's just like, they were like trying to fool us. Basically, there's apparently a lot of rooms that look exactly the same except for one little thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's like a find the difference kind of puzzle.
Yeah.
Except you can't see both.
Except that I can't. Yeah, except that you can't see both. Exactly. Okay, so then I have now the repair manual for the gas leak.
Great.
Procedure to be followed in case of a gas leak. Correctly analyze the levers located upstairs. Check the gauges. Okay. Report the serial number. Check the pipes.
Okay, I've got gauges and a serial number, and then I have 3 levers that I can turn to various configurations.
The question I'm going to ask you is, how many gauges are there? How many do you see?
3.
Okay, so that means I have
gauge per pipe.
I have to read Appendix G38. Where do I see that?
I've also got the serial number.
Hold on just a sec. Okay, if the gauges all show... okay. The gauges all show more than 8, then set the right lever to 180 degrees, which would mean to the far right. As far right as it'll go.
Okay.
Is this the wrong... Well, I don't know what... Oh, that's the wrong page. Never mind. Never mind. Don't do that. If all the needles on the gauges are on a 5, then set the right lever to 90. Are all the needles on the gauges on a 5?
The gauges are not numbered for me. It's a hexagonal gauge. I guess if I assume that going up is 0 and then it's 5 like clockwise from there.
No, you got it. If each of the gauges is hexagonal, then set the right lever to 180.
Okay, I've done it.
Okay. And then then you said you have a serial number, right?
I do, yeah.
If the serial number contains both digits and letters, does it contain both digits and letters?
It is only letters.
Terrific. All right, then that means I have to read a specific appendix, which is this one.
Love this shit, man.
Yeah. All right. If the letter A appears 2 or more times in the serial number, does that happen?
It does.
2 or more times. Okay. Then set the left lever to 135 degrees. Now what that means is it is not all the way down to the right. It is only 1 up from the right.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And then let's see here. All right. How many pipes are there?
2?
You didn't sound confident there, too.
Well, one's like a U shape, so I guess that's 1 pipe, and then another one's just kind of... I guess there are other things that could be considered pipes, but I'm going to go with 2. We'll say 2.
Okay. And that means, for me, if one of the pipes connects all the levers, does that count?
It does not.
Okay. If both pipes are connected to the left lever.
That is not true either.
If one of the pipes connects the right lever to the floor.
That does happen.
Great. Then set the middle lever to 45 degrees, which means it's not all the way to the left, but it's 1 up from all the way to the left.
We got it.
Oh, great.
Bablingle.
Okay, then...
All right, now the maze. This looks nightmarish.
Yeah. And then this is a codex, maybe?
Yeah, 3634.
All right, 3, 6, 4, validate. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at this. Reset. So I can actually move around in this maze. So
Okay,
I
I
can-
have to give you directions.
I can go forward, left, or right, and that's it. So what do I do first?
Okay, so I guess we have to find our way to a lot of these nodes. Okay, so let's just see how this goes. Turn right.
That's a wall.
Right away, huh?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm in
Are you like in an entrance alcove kind of thing?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
All right, go forward one space.
Done.
Okay, now there should be. You could basically go 4 directions around you, right?
Yeah. You're right.
Okay, turn right or like go right from the entrance.
Well, okay. So I turned right, and then should I move forward?
Yeah, move forward until you hit a wall.
Okay, will do. I have hit a wall.
Turn left. Actually, like, just keep going until you should. Like, if you just go straight, there shouldn't be any other option until you pass an open hall on your left.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know.
Coming too fast.
I'm kind of doing I think I see what you're saying, but I'll go left here, and then so now that I'm on that left turn, so I'm facing that left turn like you talked about.
Okay, yeah. Don't take that left. Go straight until you, and then you should hit a wall and it tees off.
This might. I think it's
We lost
fucked. So I'm gonna start over. So
Okay.
we're gonna go. I went up into the area where we can go all directions. So turn right.
All right. Turn right and go to the wall
Okay. So then,
as far as you can go.
yep. I'm gonna go to the wall. I'm gonna turn left.
Turn left and then just go forward and follow that path because it's just like a straight linear path.
Yeah, but no, it's not. So here's it. Okay. So here's what happened. So I
It
walk
looks
forward.
different for you.
I walk forward and I bump my head against the wall. So then I turn right. But then when I do this, it is not a straight line. It is I can only walk forward 2 spaces, and then I walk, and then I have to turn right, and then I have to
Yep.
walk forward and then turn left.
Yep.
Now it's a long hallway.
Yep.
Okay, so
Should
now
be a
I-
long straight hallway with no turns.
Yep, and then I hit the wall, turn left. Now it's another long hallway,
Go all the way.
all the way to the end, and then turn left. Now it's weird. So this is like walk forward to bump your head against the wall, but it's the only way I can go is left.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, good. And then it's like a shorter hallway, but it's still pretty long. Turn right. And then I'm going to bump my head against the wall, turn right. On my left is like a pile of boxes and stuff. Do you see that?
Huh. No, I just see a maze map.
Okay. Well, I'm walking by a fan. Do you see that?
Yeah. Well, I see the fans. I see the fans on the map. Yes. And I guess you don't want to step in those.
I don't know if I can. And then, all right, so I'm going to walk forward into a hallway where I'm looking at, I can go left or right.
To your left should be some
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
bit. Pick that up.
Okay, so it's 369 lights. And do you want me to do you need to know which lights are lit up?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I all I see on my map is that is that's like an objective wherever you're at right now. So
Yeah.
I guess that's information we need. Oh wait, 9 lights you said? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. What arrangement are those 9 lights in?
Yeah, top left light is on. And then middle right, far middle right is on.
And that's it?
That is it. So then, but I want to make sure I get this right. So like the top row, the one to the far left is on. The middle row, the one to the far right is on. You got that?
I do. Yeah, I'm going to write it down. I have a grid of 9 buttons that I can kind of turn on or off. I turned those lights on, but nothing mattered, or nothing changed. Excuse me. So what I'm wondering is maybe each of these 3 stations might tell us the lights we need to turn on
I think you're right.
all
yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah, so it's top left and then middle far right.
Okay. If you want, I can direct you to the next light
yeah.
station.
Yeah. Okay,
so,
yep. Actually, let me start back over from where I was. So I am facing down the hallway away from that light.
okay. Go straight until you hit like a plus junction and turn left.
Copy that. Turning left and then just walk.
Yeah, go straight forward until you hit the wall, turn left, and then go all the way down that hallway. And straight ahead of you should be another light readout.
Well, there's garbage here. Hold on, let me see if I can get around.
Oh. There's like a blocked path?
Yeah, let me see if I can. Oh yeah, I see the light, yeah. Okay, cool. Alright. Got the second one. This one is top, middle is lit up. And then middle is lit up. Yeah, I do have a check mark. Yes, I have a check mark knowing that I hit those lights. Yes, you're correct, chat. I know. Yeah, so then top, middle, and middle are both lit up.
Great. And that doesn't overlap with the other pattern either, so I'm going to guess we have to just add all these patterns together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now what?
I'm going to go to the... Okay, so the next... If you're facing away from the lights you just saw, go forward like one step and then take a right.
Copy that. And then... Now what?
Go all the way until you hit the wall.
Well, there's garbage here.
Uh-oh. Okay.
So should I just go around it?
Where is the garbage? Did you hit like a T where you can go left or right?
Yeah, that's right. So in this T, I can only go left or right. The garbage is in front of me.
Okay. Go right.
Right.
This is a little more complicated, but it'll still get us there.
Yeah, and then let me see if I can...
You're gonna have a lot of turns to do. It's like a right and then a left.
So
another
then
left.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to head down... I think I kind of understand this. I think I'm trying to head... Because you wanted me to go through that hallway, but I couldn't because there was garbage. So I think I'm... Oh boy, this is a lot. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know how far ahead you got.
I got really
basically
far
from
ahead.
that garbage, there's a right, a left, a left, a right, a right, a right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
at some point, if you just follow the only path you can and you don't turn at all, you should see a long hallway with a fan in front of you at some point.
I think I do. Shit. Yeah. Okay, so I'm facing that fan.
Okay, that's good. Did you make it all the way to the fan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now what?
Turn left.
Mm-hmm.
And then pass one hallway on your left and take the second hallway on your left.
That sounds right. I'll go this. I'm looking at another
You're gonna
fan.
have to take a right and then another turn.
Oh shit. Well, there's another fork. Oh fuck.
So if you were staring at the fan, you turned right, went forward one space, turned left, then go all the way to the end, you're going to pass an open hallway on your right.
Okay, wait, do you want me to go all the way to the end of that hallway?
Yes.
Alright, you got it? Oh, there it is!
Yeah, see it?
Oh man, I thought I was lost forever. That was it. Okay. This one is just the bottom left light is lit.
Okay, great. Let's see if that opens this old girl up. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Now what?
I can turn the lights off in here and see all the splatter everywhere. Gross.
Okay.
That gave me access to like a black light, and now I see. Man, people had fun in here. Wow.
Is it a codex?
No. Yeah, I don't know what it is, to be honest. Not yet, anyway.
Oh. Can you leave? Maybe your door's open. Your door might be open.
Not yet. We haven't. So there's still 3 more levers that I have to do for this puzzle. Yeah, it turned on a black light in here, which means there's got to be some information that reveals that I can pass to you. But I'm trying to find what that is at the moment.
Yeah, because it would be a codex. or I think that's it for me.
You don't have any other hints or clues or...
I'm looking at the... It says... Also to install a UV light in the canteen to make it easier to clean the room. The staff found the perfect location to look over the room and spot the maximum number of stains. They took a picture to remember what it was. And then...
Okay. You don't happen to see that picture, do you?
I think I... Let me see here. I think I do, but I think the black light... It basically is like a picture... It's a photo gallery. I don't know if this will help you, though. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
What's in the photos? Do any of the photos show orientations of 3 levers around a pad of 9 buttons?
I only see one picture. I know what you're talking about, though. That's way in the back. I don't think this... I feel like this picture is not useful to me. You're sure there's not? Because I don't really have much anything else to look at other than that one picture, which is like deep in a menu.
I feel like there might be some orientation of lights or almost seems like a perspective puzzle.
So yeah, so what this picture is, if you want to know the perspective, is you're up the stairs, kind of almost to the top of the stairs.
Oh, I think I see it. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Ah, there we go.
Oh,
All
you
right,
got it?
I see it. Yeah.
I don't know what
All right,
you see.
up, left, right. Okay. Ah, okay. Tricky, tricky.
Nice.
Ding!
Yes.
We made it out, Bruce.
Yes.
Damn, we're smart.
And then
I got a code for you.
Yeah, I'll type it in.
976574.
Validate. Audio log.
I can't do it.
Hell yeah.
I can't launch the torpedo.
That was perfect.
Don't tell
That
me
was
you're getting
tricky,
cold feet
man.
now.
That was.
It's an order.
Already getting more
This
complicated,
isn't
getting
some training
pretty tough.
exercise. These are our
Exclamation
comrades,
point,
men we've
Hal,
trained
the number
and
2,
fought with.
escape.
We're about to murder.
If you want to
Yeah,
play
this
this
is
game,
great.
And if we don't
only one of
It's
you
like
needs
an
to
escape
own it.
room.
Yeah, it's like an
This is
escape
the
room.
only way to neutralize the threats.
Exclamation
Protect
point,
our
how
base,
to escape in
our
both of our
people,
chats.
Our country.
Protect our country by slaughtering
Yeah,
our own
I've often
people?
wished that
That's not protection.
I love
That's
doing
a
escape
war
rooms.
crime.
It's fun to like
You
solve
can't
puzzles with people.
justify this.
Yep.
And I've
I
often
don't
wished that there would be more
I follow
video
orders.
games like that you
I
could play
do
online.
mine.
Or,
Do we?
This isn't even
You
online,
need
which
to
is extra
decide
cool.
what
It's
you
just
stand
like
for.
It's not, yeah.
yeah, people just connect and kind of use the same resources together. Very slick.
All right. I gotta get going, but I bet you're gonna take a look at the the next room.
I'm already poking around a little bit, but
Hell yeah.
I'll see what there is. But yeah, I'm gonna take a little lunch break, but I'm gonna keep gaming after that. That's for sure.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I'm moving on to play a game called Peak. Are you gonna play Death Stranding? Oh no, you're not. You're not.